A typical project for me would be to receive a phone call and being told to be in Mexico City at noon on the following day, which is the level of service that I had guaranteed to my clients. And they would give me a call and tell me where I'd be going from Mexico City Airport. And I would go to a client and be picked up at the airport by a person holding up a sign that said Wayne on it, and that's who I'd meet up with, and we'd go to the plant, and we'd start in on the solutions. Typically, and I can tell you one case I went to. They were making generators, and the demand was, in round numbers, was 9,000 a day, and the production was 6. So the first thing I always did was go around the line and see what I could find for low-hanging fruit. And every line ran on friction and belts and things, and I always carried a can of belt dressing so I could just squirt it on the corners where it starts to turn a little bit gray, and get everything working again, so that the transfers would pass along in a more or less proper fashion. Then I would work on the fixtures, and I might have to go to the tool room and get them going. But once I got things going to at least improving to an acceptable degree, I would go in the back end of the plant, and there was always a junk pile or a storage room, and I would try and come up with what I always called a pony line. And the pony line was always there for me if I had if I had a problem, and I could put that in place and operate. So the pony would take care of the team of horses if anything happened. But I always made a pony line, and that worked. And I would go from the 6 to the 9,000 pieces in probably 2 or 3 weeks, and after 6 months, reduce the overhead cost by about a third, which is on 9,000 parts a day was pretty substantial. So that's a typical type of a project I would work on.